Hello folks and welcome to Era North Reborn. In the previous episode we are in the middle of a normal witch run, so we can now just get to load it and continue from exactly where we stopped. Our deck, however, is a bit of a mess. It contains way too many cards. I was showing you how to benefit from the Arcana Discipline. I will now remove those cards and keep it a bit leaner. We have also gained a level, which gives us access to new perks, and I will be taking the Apprentice Summoner for one and the Chanting for another, and go and add this ritual card into my deck. I will add 3 copies of ritual and actually remove this slash right here and the fast healing. I'll also reduce the effigy. Okay, let's get started. I will use the hunting ground here in order to benefit from the synergy and use my sneak attack right here on the armored gaul. Along with an astral lash. She's undead, she won't harm her. Vampires are undead. Now that we are in stage 4, we can start seeing tier 3 vampire cards because we have a high mastery of the vampire discipline, and we can add to deck this nice levitate card, which is a singleton, but upon drawing it creates 2 copies of itself, and it would be invaluable in dealing with flying menaces like this. Let's finish off the wasp. And it's important, if you can, to finish the flyers before they take flight. Otherwise you will have to harm them with ranged or allies, but we don't have much allies in this deck. Let's use Unclad and put the Viburnum Opulus into our Astral Lash, and I will use the Astral Lash into these 2 targets here. we draw Levitate and along with it 2 copies. This is a very nice card to have against flying menaces. Let's multicast our Vampiric Blade. Now another excellent card is Chant, because it has multicast 3. So synergizing damage to it, it's an excellent way to empty the battlefield. And I will be adding some intense damage. And play like so. In the chest I can complete my good stone weaponry with this nice sword. Still I prefer my dagger because it has the sneak attack, and we get this nice free concealment from the accessory we are using. Swamp Devil Warrior. Let's get the Amanita Perfoliatum. Now my play is to activate the ritual, inject the spell component, and now chant and envenom all 3. So they can both disappear. Let's continue. Snake Folks. I will unclad and use the Vampiric Blade to the Spearmen. So he used his Benefactor Shield, they both used their Benefactor Shield. Let's bring in our familiar. I'll end my turn.
Oh no.
Bewitched targets don't fight back, like stun targets don't fight back, so it's quite safe to attack them with your ally without worrying for them dying. They both regard summons. I won't be picking any. It's not like we have much summons to work with. But I will be picking both bombs. We can always unleash them to the final boss for this stage. Not the final boss for the run. Whoever it is will also get a Furious Dagger on their head. So let's use Ritual and chant on them. And I will also fit on this one. You know, before we actually reach the boss, we have to defeat these guys here. And the boss is Ami. She has a piercing weakness and an astral weakness, which will be exceptional. But she has slashing resistance. Okay, I will start by using Unclad with my Astral Missile. And now I will inject Fury into my Vampiric Blade. Let's fetch the Alchemist bombs from my deck. Silver did quite the damage. Okay, that was good that we had access to intense damage. We'll use the Homunculus to build up some retribution and defend. As you can see, your hit points in normal doesn't have this nice bonus from the casual mode, so you have to be really careful. I will get Sassafras Albitum. Trigger it with my companion and also attack, and this fire is enough to finish off this stage as well. So we are on stage 5 and we have reached with our witch the 20 mastery. Gives us access to Astral Guardian, Glyph of Warding, Mirror of the World. Mirror of the World is quite interesting if we get to reach our Charisma 20 and Prince Charming as well. So all these are cards that you can add or remove on the fly from your deck as needed. Young Graxon. So first we should be dealing with the flyers. I will also add the Amanita sinensis into my blade. We are almost ready to gain another level. Let's pick the Moonstone, add it to deck. I will inject Sloth into my chant, and in addition to this 3 to 6 damage, it will also add these cards I have here in my hand as bonus damage. You can always bring in some wisps. They have 24% chance to replicate.
Level up.
Got a level. And get the double component. So with his defensive stance, he doesn't get attack of opportunity. Can get to use a Levitate's chain. Get the bird. Ceremonial Cloak is really good to have since it will provide you for several copies of Unclad. Let's use burn here. To cover, this means our ranged cards won't have effect, but it's not like we are relying on ranged cards. I will get the Aquamarine, should go to my deck and remove it. Also remove the bomb, leave them for the boss. Atrax, Ars Assassins, Warlock, Warrior. As you can see, things have started to get tougher, and let's get the chaotic component. Add the invoke, add the chaotic here. So if you go here and read the description, we'll draw 3 random action cards, deal 4 to 9 damage to a random enemy, and also inflict Bewitch 3. And this card here has a potential of 7, which means it can easily affect level 5 enemies. Let's build up some defense retribution. Unfortunately, she fights defensively, so she doesn't get our retribution damage. And let's finish him up. That should be enough, more than enough probably. And we have a destroyed village we can explore. So let's not explore it for now. And visit the town. Get some. I will get the. It's not like we have any cash. Let's see what we can sell. I also have a commodity on my stash. I can sell that too. And now I can buy the Pusha card. Let's leave town, we are completely broke. Let's call the Astral Guardian. Follow up with right clicking. This triggers any synergies along with the ally ability. Let's use Uncloud, multicast our dagger. Let's put those two guys first. Let's put dance. Feed here. So the Unselida speaker reanimated this skeleton. Let's get the Masochis Graveolens. I will get the Empower action. This unsummons my ally, but makes my next action costs 6 less. Can also be a spell component.
like someone really wanted you dead.
So dark seduction will work on the living. Let's take the bat form. More undead. Still, even if you can type here and see what this dark seduction card is all about. Targets a Lozar and bewitches them, weakens them, and crafts the enslave. The enslave targets again a Lozar and increases their weak encounters by 2 and also controls them. And if they are controlled, she can devour them. So it's a chain reaction of cards. And these are all undead, which it's a bit problematic. Let's start with ritual and enchant. We can put him in the front. Use our dagger. As you can see, things are pretty hard and are unforgiving as we move forward. I will skip the second note too and refill. Use my last rations here. So we have 2 living enemies here, which is a good thing. We can use drain on them and refill. But we also have Admiral Sinclair, which is a vampire. And he is very susceptible to piercing. That's good. We can use the effigy on him. Let's try to bewitch those 2 first. I'll use this. Okay, let's multicast the Moonstone. Get XP point. Get a minor arcana. Use invoke into my dagger. Let's see. So we have an elixir of vitality here, we have a frost bomb, It was really close. So he has healing, he will heal, we are safe. And this means that we cleared this stage as well. And we can also heal. Get the spell component for our Embusha. And we are in the 6th and final stage. Let's see if we can complete it. I will get the effigies and hexes. Or should we get this coven initiates? I will get the effigies and hexes. This will make our piercing damage stronger. Let's summon our Embusha.
Looks like someone really wanted you dead.
Unfortunately, no one of them is Elosar, so we can't use this card, actually. Great. Let's use the scent of blood here.
Oh no. He's stunned, so he won't bother us. And let's finish this one off. He's also stunned. We'll be leveling up soon. We have to be careful now. This one is under a feed, so he might get this feed might break, but he still can't kill us, so let's just now go for the stronger and follow. Level up.
We got a new level and we can now get the, let's see, from racial perks, maybe some natural armor. We can also increase our charisma. From skills we get to access Torpor, which is quite interesting to have.
Industrial missiles. Simulacrum. I will leave our deck as is and just add these torpor cards. But I will be getting the Blood Awakening. Oops, another one of this unfortunate group. Okay, so let's continue. I will actually invoke the town event, even though we don't have any cash. Let's do the fight and get the Acrobat Thief.
Relax, I'm just gonna borrow it. Permanently.
We'll just finish this one off if I can. And we can continue. I will be getting the Acrobat Thief. Well, even though this is an elite encounter, I think the troll combo we've been fighting is much more deadly. 3 times 6 is enough to destroy this one, and he can get a Dagger Act. And they are both dead. Continue. Get the bomb. Get the trinket. Buy some rations. Actually, we might need to camp here if we get to reach this spot. Okay, so far so good. This is the only one we can feed from. We can try to kill the vampire. I will move here in the back. Now multicast. Torpor is a good card to come now because it can reduce his shield. I can target him. Has to be non-undead. Okay.
Asgranzendonga. Kastarka.
That was not a very good outcome. So what does this Blood Awakening does? It's probably better to leave it for a living target. Let's try
Relax, I'm just gonna borrow it.
the dagger
Permanently.
here. So if he bleeds, he can be drained. That's the motto. But let's try to finish off this guy here first. Okay, we are good to go. And let's get the healing and the multicast 3. No, the multicast 3. Study the Grimoire. I will get the night cover. So these wyverns, I can tell you, they have flight, and if they take flight they are pretty dangerous. This is a good opportunity to play our Blood Awakening card. I'll put one of the living to get the drain and finish off with my dagger. The bomb and the commodity. Let's remove the commodity. Okay, what we will be doing here is multicasting this Empusa.
Looks like someone really wanted you dead.
I will leave the cat in the front. I don't remember how many allies we can have. Okay, that's good. We can add the ceremonial clock, get the Mandrella radix. Let's continue. And we have Yocasti, the final boss we need to defeat. I will use on Clad, add my Mandrella radix, and use my dagger, which has potential 9, won't affect Yocasti. Now use the moonstone.
Farfetesba, Rishtonare Ganjan.
Yocasti takes quite a lot astral and poison. We can also use our Busos damage here.
Farfetesba, Rishtonare Ganjan. Kanjata Dobar. Kanjanes Degash, Kistot Kanjata Dobar.
This goes pretty well, and that's it, folks. We did it. We defeated the final boss in the normal run, and this is it. We got 42 plus 25 tokens. Not bad. Not bad at all. And 60 mastery. And now with your 71 tokens, I guess what you want to do is to actually go and unlock the demon race. And I will leave you here. I hope you had fun. I hope you learned some new things by watching these videos, and I'll see you next time.